Hey everyone, I said I did this do this video as I was featured member 3 days, 2 days ago, sorry. And today is the only day I am able to do it because it's Fridays. We don't work at college, so it's grand. I have the day off. Anyway, I'll get started. When did I first join VF and how long have I been a member? Well, if you're asking me when I joined, that kind of explains the answer. I first joined in 2002 when I was 15. So on my 15th birthday, on the day of my 15th birthday, so almost 11 years actually, I've been a member of the F in total. My first username was Descending Angel, but my parents, after being a member for like 2 or 3 months, my parents asked me to delete, well, my dad specifically asked me to delete my profile because he didn't like the name of the site. Um, then I rejoined in 2004 under Dirt in the Ground. Um, and I actually walked my parents through the site, showed them everything. And explained like, there are adult themed groups, but you have to be a certain age to join, and yada yada yada, blah blah blah. And he was like, all right, grand, fine, that's grand. And he was like, that's no problem. He was like, you could have done that when you were 15. And I was like, well, you wouldn't let me. So yeah, I've been a member of VF for in total nearly 11 years. So excluding the hiatus that I took. So yeah, that's how long I've been a member. And now I shall get on to the journal comments because some of them, excuse me, I'm just getting over a chest infection. Smoking cigarettes doesn't it? Do you ever feel as if you're oppressed because you're a woman? I do sometimes. This is a question, it's quite tricky. Well, it's not really, but it could turn into a whole video itself. But so I'm going to keep it brief. There are some circumstances in Ireland where you are oppressed as a woman. It's unequal pay. Abortion is illegal. The list is atrocious. Around about between 20 and 30 women a week in Ireland travel to the UK to get an abortion, which is unfortunate. And that's just the women that travel to get an abortion. I not I'm not going to voice my opinions on abortion. That's not what this is about. But I'm just saying that because the church is the church and state are not separate in this country. The church has a very tight grasp on this country. There's not very many non-denominational schools. The college that I go to, we share the building with a secondary school, which is a non-denominational school. So there's no it's not run by nuns or priests or anything. I went to a Catholic school first, an all girls Catholic school. You'd think that'd be sexy. Mm-mm. The nuns were fucking terrifying. I got fucking detention because I spoke up against the fact that my religion teacher, who was a nun, said anybody who was not a Catholic would go to hell. And there was a Muslim, a Hindu, an atheist, and myself in the class. And I put my hand up and I said, I'm sorry, but I feel that's unfair for you to say that. And I was 14 at the time. And she told me to go out into the hall, and then she gave me detention. So yeah. And then I moved to a Jesuit school, which was pretty cool. The Jesuits are pretty cool. They're pretty chill, like. And yeah. They actually, spoke about, they explained what Satanism was, and paganism and everything else, like, and how Satanism, there was a large misconception about it and everything. But here in Ireland, it's like being stuck in the dark ages. But I am not one of those women who would be like, I feel oppressed because somebody held the door open for me. I'm not one of those women. I don't see a man opening a door for me as being rude. I see it as a form of politeness. And I think if more people were polite to each other in this fucking world, we'd get along a lot better. I open doors for people regardless of gender. So it's just it's polite, to, if you're walking in and somebody's coming behind you, to hold the door open for them. It's just a form of politeness. It's just fucking common. But yeah, there are circumstances where women are oppressed in this country, unfortunately, and it happens in first worlds, second worlds, and third worlds. It's just abysmal. If I was a Power Ranger, which one would I be? I'd be the fucking red one. Hello? Everyone wants to be the red Power Ranger. No one wants to be any other ones. Either the red Power Ranger or the black Power Ranger. They were always the cool ones. The other ones were just the fucking pussies that just happened to hang along, like, Nobody wanted to be the pink or the yellow one. And that's the thing, whenever me and my brothers always played Power Rangers, they were like, you could be the pink one because the pink one's the girl. And I was like, I don't want to be the pink Power Ranger. What do you think you were in a past life? Definitely a cat. Friends always say that to me. And I don't know why, because I'm a morning person and I'm a nighttime person. And I don't sleep as much as my cat sleeps. My cat sleeps for like 16 hours a day. So, I don't know. What do you see as your biggest flaw? The biggest flaw is devoting too much time to the people who don't deserve it. And my biggest asset is devoting time to the people who do need it, regardless of what's going on in my life and my creativity, because it's pulled me through some really tough times. And it gives me the opportunity to work with many different mediums. Brass eyes, 38D. By the way, that was a question from a girl, not a guy. I don't want that to be stereotyped or anything. What first got you into makeup, skincare? Well, skincare is just part of our course, but I do actually really thoroughly enjoy it. Makeup, though, it was Tim Burton's Batman, because Jack Nicholson's Joker scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. Absolutely freaked the shit out of me. Because I was like 4 or 5, I think, when I was allowed to see it. Because I think my parents were like, she's got her older brothers. And my brothers kept going, like that. And I was like, yeah, they told me all these horror stories afterwards saying his face never went back to the set, and I was like, oh my God, what. And for years it intrigued me as to how they got his face like that. And when I found out how, I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to figure out, I want to do things to people's faces. I want to create monsters on people's faces. What are you currently looking forward to in life? I tend to think of life as here in the now, like, so I'm just looking forward to my birthday, because I'm having a fancy dress party, and I'm just really, really, really looking forward to it. So yeah. I'm not a member of Rotten. What is my favorite color? I have loads of favorite colors, and my favorite colors tend to change, kind of like Picasso. So at the moment, I'm in my red phase, but I hate yellow. If I came to the US, would you be on the map to come and hang with? Oh yeah, you would. There are so many people I would want to go and visit. Like, I wouldn't even just go to the US. I'd have to go to Canada and South America as well. There's so many people I'd have to go and hang with. 3 inspirational people in your life. I am going to answer that in a typed message, because that's too hard to answer in a video. If you could have a superpower, what would it be, and would you use it for good or evil? I would have the ability to be invisible, and I would so use it for evil. Have you ever had sexy dreams about Nexa? I have not had sexy dreams about Nexa, but I did have a fucking weird dream about Nexa before, where she was adamant about tattooing me, and I was trying to fight her off, saying, no, you are not tattooing me. And she was really adamant about tattooing me for some reason. I don't know why. It was really, really weird. Do you troll life? No, I don't. I don't do that. Never have. If you were in a food fight, what food would you want to have to throw at people? The food I would want is bricks. It's the best food to throw at people. Have you ever looked at yourself and was like, damn, I'm sexy? Yeah, I have days where I do look in the mirror and go, yeah, I'm alright. But I do have days when I go, oh God, put it away. Put it back in the oven, it's not done yet. Do you get as much fun teasing me as I do you? Ah, yeah, you know I do. I love your face. Okay, that's not a question, but you fucking rock, Helen. I love your face too. You rock too. What is your opinion on The Walking Dead, and who were your favorite people in the first two series? Who and what are you expecting to see in the rest of season 3? Well, first of all, I do not watch The Walking Dead, which some of you will probably find really shocking. I read The Walking Dead, have done for ages. The TV series is Savage. From what I watched of the first few episodes, but I lost interest so quickly because, like myself and Darren, I buy the comics, like the graphic novels of The Walking Dead, and then I read them, and then Darren goes, "Gimme," because he only reads anything that has pictures in it. And I passed it, like it just, like most things that are adapted from books or graphic novels, it does not follow the plot line. So when it started to drift away from it, I was kind of like, okay, right. So I kind of stopped watching it because I was really disappointed in it. But I think I may, I think I may start watching it again. But Rick is one of my favorite characters. He's always been one of my favorite characters, and the actor who portrays him really, really well, in my opinion. Laurie is one of my fucking in this TV series is one of the most fucking annoying. Whoever they fucking picked for her, she should be shot. as in whoever like cast her, the casting director should be shot for it. Like, well, not like actually shot, like shot out of a cannon straight to the sun. Because she's so fucking annoying, and she's nothing like what she's like in the graphic novel. And I know what's gonna happen because I have all the graphic novels, like they're all over on that bookshelf over there. So I know what's gonna happen, unless they somehow, don't stick to the what is written. Like, what is my biggest fear? My biggest fear is sharks. My brothers made me watch Jaws when I was 6. They asked me, did I want to watch a film about a fish, and I was like, yay! And they locked me in the room with them, and I was like, oh my god. And I've been traumatized for life. It's Shark Week on the Discovery Channel next week, so I'm just like, we're not watching the Discovery Channel. We are not going on the Discovery Channel. And I'm just like, no, no, no. Yeah. Oh god. They're just, oh. Sorry, even just thinking about them makes my fucking skin crawl, and I literally will have a panic attack if I see a picture of a shark or anything. What's my biggest turn off? There's a list of them, really, to be honest. Arrogance, greediness in bed, stinkiness, ugh, like bad hygiene. Yeah, and surprises, as in bad surprises, like doing something that, like I specifically said, I don't enjoy. And what turns me on the most, I love being kissed on my neck and on my shoulder, like, and on my collarbone. I think most people enjoy that because it's an erogenous zone. Do I make you blush? Yeah, you do. Like, but I blush so easily. Like, I'm like a big blusher, and I get that from my mother as well. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you were satisfied with those questions. And oh yeah, there was one more. What hair dye do I use? If I don't go to the hairdressers in college and get a free hair dye, because I just go in and I go, hey, do you need a model to practice on? They go, yeah, come in. And they do the same. They go, hey, do you need a model to practice on? And we're just like, yeah, come on. And then I use Schwarzkopf's XXL Live. 35 Real Red. It's the slightly lighter color with more coppery tones kind of running through it. So it's a bit of a warmer look and it's not so dark as the other one. So I'm going to turn this off now because I literally have a few seconds left. Love you guys. Bye. Have a good day.